Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, we talk all things family, parenting, and relationships, and today, we're getting real. Like, really real.
Yeah. We're diving into one of the most challenging and important aspects of family life, balancing parenting and marriage. How do you raise your kids, keep your marriage strong, and not lose yourself in the process?
Because let's be honest, it's hard. It's beautiful, it's rewarding, but it's hard. And if you've ever felt like you were failing at both parenting and marriage, you're not alone. We've been there.
A lot of what we'll share today comes from our own experience. The struggles, the lessons, the victories, and the moments we wanted to throw in the towel but didn't.
Let's go back to the beginning, before kids. Remember how simple life felt?
So simple. Late night dates, spontaneous road trips, sleeping in. Oh, the sleeping in.
And then, boom. Baby arrives. Suddenly, you're not just lovers or best friends, you're co-parents. Every decision is about someone else.
That shift can be jarring. We thought we were ready, and in many ways we were, but emotionally, it's a curveball.
I felt like my identity shifted overnight. I became mom. And sometimes, the title felt so heavy I forgot I was also a wife.
And I became dad, but more than that, I became the guy trying to figure out how to support you while also figuring out how to be a parent. I didn't always get that right.
Neither did I, and that's the thing. No one gives you a manual for how to protect your marriage while navigating sleepless nights and toddler tantrums.
And the truth is, most couples struggle here. It's not because they're failing, it's because they're human. It's hard to nurture your relationship when you're both exhausted.
One thing we learned over time is that love doesn't disappear, but it does require intention.
Yeah. You can't just coast. Before kids, everything felt automatic. After kids, we had to be deliberate.
Deliberate about date nights, about conversations that weren't about bills or diapers, about making time for physical touch, hugging, holding hands, sitting close.
It didn't have to be grand gestures. Sometimes, just 15 minutes of talking before bed made a difference.
And sometimes we'd just ask, "How are you really?" Not "How was your day?" but "How are you doing?" That question opened doors.
We also scheduled our date nights like appointments. If it wasn't on the calendar, it wasn't happening.
And when money was tight or babysitters unavailable, we got creative. Candlelight dinner at home. Movie night after the kids slept. Even just folding laundry together and talking.
Don't wait for perfect conditions. Build connection in the midst of chaos.
Let's talk about communication. Because it changed everything for us.
For a while, we were just coexisting. Doing tasks. Living parallel lives. And then came the resentment.
Resentment grows in silence. I assumed you should know what I needed, and when you didn't, I felt unseen.
And I felt like I was doing my best, but constantly falling short.
Once we started talking, really talking, everything shifted. Not just surface stuff like, "Can you grab milk?" but deep stuff like, "I feel overwhelmed," or "I miss us."
It was uncomfortable at first, but it led to healing. And it taught us to listen without fixing. Just hearing each other out.
Now, we do a weekly check-in. We ask, what's working? What's hard? What do you need more of?
It's not always smooth, but it's honest. And that honesty is what protects our marriage.
Another reason we prioritize our relationship is because our kids are watching.
They learn how to love, argue, forgive, and connect by watching us.
If they see affection, respect, teamwork, that becomes their baseline. They'll carry that into their own relationships.
And when we mess up, and we do, we model apologies. "I'm sorry I snapped," or "I shouldn't have raised my voice."
We're not perfect. But we're intentional. And that's powerful parenting.
Marriage during parenting is all about teamwork. You can't keep score. I did bedtime, now you owe me. That mindset creates division.
Right. It's not 50-50. It's 100-100th. Some days I'm running on empty, and you carry the load. Other days, you need a break and I step up.
We're not competing. We're collaborating.
We also learn to appreciate each other's efforts. A simple thank you goes a long way.
Exactly. Gratitude breaks resentment. It reminds us we're on the same side.
You know, people say, there's no time. But the truth is, we make time for what matters.
And if we don't make time for our marriage, it weakens. Slowly, silently, but surely.
Even now, we set boundaries. We don't always answer calls during family meals. We put our phones away for couple time. We say no to some things so we can say yes to us.
It's not selfish, it's necessary. A strong marriage creates a strong family.
And the bonus? When we're connected, we parent better. There is less tension, more harmony. Let's talk about the tough times. There were seasons I felt disconnected from you. Distant. Lonely even.
Same. Sometimes it felt like we were roommates sharing responsibilities, not soulmates sharing life.
And in those seasons, I wanted to give up, just being honest. But something kept us holding on.
Faith. Commitment. And the belief that hard times don't last forever.
We sought help when we needed it. Books, counseling, conversations with wise couples. We humbled ourselves.
Asking for help isn't weakness, it's wisdom.
And when things got better, we didn't just survive, we grew stronger.
Let's share some things that really help us balance parenting and marriage. 1. Weekly planning meetings. We take 30 minutes each week to plan our schedules, delegate tasks, and avoid misunderstandings. 2. Us time daily, even if it's 10 minutes before bed. We reconnect daily, no phones, no distractions. 3. Divide and conquer. We split responsibilities based on strengths, not gender roles. 4. Family traditions, weekly movie nights, morning prayers, bedtime rituals. They give structure and bonding moments. 5. Encourage each other, verbal affirmation. A note. A text. Just saying, I see you. You're doing great.
Raising kids as a team means we need to be on the same page.
We align our parenting styles. Not always perfectly, but we talk through discipline, routines, values.
We back each other up. If dad says no, mom doesn't say yes behind his back.
We also show unity in front of the kids. If we need to debate something, we do it privately.
And we celebrate our kids together. That joy strengthens our bond too. At the end of the day, the best gift we can give our kids is a healthy marriage.
Not a perfect one, but one rooted in love, respect, faith, and forgiveness.
Marriage is the soil. Parenting is the fruit. If the soil is dry, the fruit suffers.
And when the soil is rich, the whole family thrives.
So if you're watching this and feeling overwhelmed, breathe. You're not failing. You're growing.
Give yourself grace. Give your spouse grace. And remember, you're a team.
Talk. Laugh. Cry. Pray. Fight for your marriage, even in the midst of parenting.
Because the most powerful legacy you can leave is not just well-raised kids, but a love that endures.
Thanks for hanging out with us today. If this resonated with you, drop a comment, share your own story, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
We're cheering you on. Until next time, keep growing, keep loving, and keep choosing each other.